Guys, Mark Goldberg here from Mark Vlogs Watches with a quick word for your friend and mine, ArchieLuxury, Paul Pluta, AC3, Archibald Chesterfield III. You know, he invented the quick wristwatch check, and the rest of us on YouTube, well, we just stole it. Help keep Archie full-time on YouTube by liking this video, watching this video, tell your fuckhead friends, and make sure to subscribe to his Patreon. And now, ArchieLuxury.
Hi guys, I'm ArchieLuxury, and today I want to make a video, 7 reasons why you should not buy a Rolex. 7 reasons why you should not buy a Rolex watch. This video here, Real Men, Real Style, Antonio. I love his channel, wonderful channel actually, really cool. He's actually a nice guy. He's doing a lot better than me at the YouTubes. He's kind of commercial. Look, I thought I could go in there being funny and a bit of a smart ass, but I think if you go for a clean cut corporate image, I think that seems to work out well. He doesn't seem to do the e-begging like I seem to do, and he's getting views. Fuck. So okay, let's have a talk about this. 7 reasons why you should not buy a Rolex. So let's have a look at this here. The first reason I would say not to buy a Rolex is that so many fucking, by the way, before we do that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a ArchieLuxury Reverso Grand Date. That's what I'm wearing there. Okay, number 1, the first reason why you should not buy a Rolex is that Rolex seems to be a brand for fucking douchebags. That's right. Smart ass, showy, fucking douchebags. It's become the douchebag's choice, you know. Yeah, it seems to be popular with the douchebag crowd. You know, people who earn a lot of money, first thing they fucking buy is a Rolex. It doesn't show class or sophistication. It just shows you, I'm a fucking douchebag. I'm a fucking douchebag. So the first reason I would say to you not to buy a Rolex is because so many fucking douchebags seem to buy these things. That's correct. So many douchebags buy Rolex watches. They want to prove they're a man. They want to prove they're just fucking douchebags. So they think they're cool, but they're really douchebaggy. Very, very douchebaggy. I mean, Rolex was cool 30 years ago. You know, it's just not cool now. That gag is kind of ended, you know. So it's the douchebag's choice. You know, it's kind of like, you know, in the cars, you know, as soon as someone makes money, what do they buy? A Mercedes. They buy a Mercedes. Well, you can lease a Mercedes very easily. You can lease a C200. It's no big fucking deal. Every fucking real estate agent or fucking spiv seems to do that. They think they're cool. They're just a douchebag. The second reason you should not buy a Rolex is that it's not really the enthusiast choice. If you are a wristwatch person, you're into horology, fine wrist making, nothing says I know nothing about watches than someone who buys a Rolex. And I got to tell you, there are people who do know a lot about Rolex, who wear Rolex. But I remember one time I commented, I said, oh, nice Submariner. He goes, no, it's a Rolex. And I said, it's a Rolex Submariner. You're just dealing with stupid. So it's Rolex. It's a bit like someone who drives a Mercedes. It doesn't mean they're a car person. Whereas someone who drives, say, a Maserati or a Alfa Romeo, you know, 9 times out of 10, they are a fucking motoring enthusiast. It's not about just getting from A to B. They really love this Italian horror, you know. It's kind of beautiful design, but appalling build quality and appalling resale, and they're really an enthusiast. So I kind of think with Rolex, it tells people maybe you're not an enthusiast. I mean, something like a Reverso Grand Date. This here is something that, ooh, you know what you're doing. It's sort of the watch Patek watchmakers have famously worn. You know, it's their own choice. The third reason you should not buy a Rolex, and that's because every fucking moron, everyone you work with, everyone, Joe Public, the first thing they say to you is that real? I mean, fuck. I mean, that's like going up to someone who just got engaged and saying, is that a real diamond? It's like, you know, you've got a new girlfriend, you introduce your girlfriend and they say, are those tits real? Are they real? What? Fuck me dead. Is it real? Oh my God. Eventually you just get absolutely sick of these questions. And is it real? Is it real? No, it's fake, like me and my pretend image. Is it real? Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. Is it real? If only I had $1 for every time someone says, is it fucking real? It's, yeah, because there's so many good super fakes there. Fakes are very, very poor, very, very good. Is it real? Fuck me dead. That's what, it's just something you just, you don't experience like if you own a Reverso. You know, it's this thing here is too expensive to clone the Reverso case. It's just, you don't fake Reverso, but you fake Rolexes. You know, this is the thing. The fourth reason not to buy a Rolex. The fourth reason not to buy a Rolex, and this is a serious reason, is the financial cost. Rolex is fucking expensive. I mean, it's a lot of money, it's a lot of coin. And no, I'm not referring to the retail price or the desirable models. You can't buy them at retail. That's right. So say you want a sports watch, you want a Steel Sports. You can't go and buy a Daytona at retail. No, you have to go to a grey market dealer and pay over odds. You can't buy a Batman or a Batgirl or a Pepsi. No. You've got to pay exorbitant secondary prices. This is the reality. Exorbitant secondary prices. Even if you want a humble Datejust with a blue dial, smooth bezel, there's a premium to be paid. Fuck me dead. You've got to pay not just retail, you've got to buy it through a grey market dealer at exorbitant prices. Mind you, if you do want one, David SW will give you the fairest price if you really want a Rolex watch. And let's face it, I'm only making this vid for Google Ads revenue. I don't really mean this shit. David SW, the best place in America to buy a Rolex. Okay, the fifth reason why you should not buy a Rolex. The fifth reason is, what's the fifth reason? The fifth reason is there are much better watches out there. Rolex doesn't make the best watch in the world. No. It's regarded by most people who are into horologists, most horologist watchmakers. Rolex is not the best. No, it's not. It's a good watch. Yes, it is the best. The best belongs to something called the Holy Trinity. These are 3 Swiss brands that are very well regarded. These brands are Patek Philippe. That's probably the most, that's regarded as the best by most people. Patek, the three members of the Holy Trinity: Audemars Piguet, famous for the Royal Oak; Vacheron and Constantine, famous for the Patrimony line, Toledo line, so many wonderful pieces, and Patek Philippe. And there's even more. Those 3 makers, always, those 3 are regarded much highly than Rolex. That's not to mention if we went to a brand like Lange, who is actually a German maker, they're regarded better than Rolex. And if we also went to the French, they're now Swiss, but they used to be French, Breguet, that's 4 people who are regarded better than Rolex. And then we haven't even gone into Richard Mille. No, Richard Mille. We haven't even gone down that avenue there. Richard Mille. There's hundreds. Well, no, that's probably pushing it a bit there. There are many brands which are considered way better. Not to mention ArchieLuxury itself, which is considered above Rolex. They're just a great movement manufacturer and famous for the reverso. So Rolex is not the best there is. It's a good watch. I didn't say it was rubbish, but it is not really considered the best. It's considered the best by fucking douchebags. That's who consider it the best. Okay, the sixth reason why you should not buy a Rolex, and it's because it makes you a fucking target. That's correct. In certain parts of London, just talk to Paul Thorpe. Paul Thorpe has highlighted the fact that criminal gangs from Eastern Europe and other despicable places are actually targeting tourists who wear Rolex. Rolex seems to attract the thieves, whereas something like a Patek or a ArchieLuxury doesn't really bring that nasty attention. So you make yourself a target, and that oyster type case is famous, and criminals look out for this sort of watch. They look out to see if you have a Rolex. You become a target. Not only do you become the butt of most jokes in the office, but you become a target. And the 7th reason why you should not buy a Rolex, and that is because the Pontiff himself, Archibald Chesterfield III, has left the brand. That's right, the Pontiff has left. I've realized the Rolex bubble is about to pop like a big pimple. A pimple popper. It's about to explode, and gooey pus is going to come out and destroy. It's going to be a horrible, smelly event. The pimple popper is here, and it's only a matter of time. Besides that, this market bursts and the goo comes out. So, guys, this is 7 reasons why you should not buy a Rolex. I hope the Google ads rate this video well. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends. Put some really nasty comments down below. Tell me what you think. I did this video tongue-in-cheek to bring in some Google ads. I want to get some money, Google money. So, guys, tell me what you think. Am I wrong? Have I completely missed the mark? Am I insane? Am I absolutely insane? That is the question, guys. I gotta ask that question. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends, nasty comments below, and don't be afraid, guys. Man cannot survive on Google ads, guys. If you found this video interesting, how about a small PayPal donation to ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. I also have fridge space. You can rent a little bit of fridge space to promote your business. How about you sponsor me on Patreon? Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month to keep me full-time on YouTube, because, man, I gotta be honest with you, the Google doesn't go too well for a overweight, lower middle class white guy. It's not working too well, fuckers!
Oh. Hey Archie Luxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you gotta be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick. Neighbors are having a picnic, you know, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.
David SW. David SW. David SW. Who does ArchieLuxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice, David SW. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have for a long time been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David SW. David SW. David SW. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex? For all the hot models? There's only one person I would recommend, David SW. David SW, David SW. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David SW. David SW. David SW. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmoozing the dealers, the ADs. They're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David SW. David SW. David SW. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David SW. David SW, the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David SW. He even does things like FP Journe. David SW. David SW. David SW. That's right. If you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David SW. David SW. David SW. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David SW. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel.